What is coding?
It is simple. Providing training for young men and young women in the IT space.
So this is why what is coding is trending online. During the vetting of the Deputy Minister Designate for Communications, that is Honorable Mohammed Sukparyu, he was asked by Honorable Jerry Ahmed that in the NDC manifesto, they have this coding program for 1 million people. So does he know the meaning or definition of what is coding or coding? And he said, yes. Now, give us the meaning or define coding for us. So he was asked, what is coding? And the answer brought about the trend. So let us go and watch the video.
So my second question is that the NDC's manifesto talks so much about coding, and to the extent that whether you're training people on coding. As Deputy Minister of Communications, I hear it's 1 million people on coding. Do you know what coding is?
Yes, I do.
Kindly tell us what coding is.
Coding is providing training for young men and women in the IT space. Training them in web design, training them in, how to build software and what have you. Basically, this is what coding is, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
So yes, that is the source of what is coding. So everywhere you go, what is coding? Big man.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about the answer of the honorable?
Well, I believe he did his best trying to give us what we need.
Okay.
Depending on the answer he given. But then it's, how can you tell us this story? It's quite shocking that a deputy minister of communication, or maybe incoming deputy minister of communication, you can't give us a simple answer about coding. You see, but this brings me to 3 questions. 1, what did he study or what course did he read?
Okay.
2, how did he get the opportunity to become a deputy or incoming deputy minister of communication? Because this is something we should be looking at.
Okay.
3, the thing is, was he properly checked in terms of the background or educational background, or say he's more qualified for the position he's aspiring from?
Okay.
Because we don't understand why an incoming deputy minister of communication, you've been asked what is coding and you are giving her this answer. Your answer is not wrong, but the way you are going about the answer, no, and you're wrong. Example, what GF9? What you say? Maybe you say, what's a cat? No, cat say a cat is a black blah blah blah. No, simple. A cat is an animal. You go your way. You see, if the reason I said we should properly check him is that you see, he has no idea about IT. He has no idea about communication. What I say? I quite say, we were here when an economist promising Ghana digitalization. What I say, which doesn't make sense. Because if you can't give a correct or a clear or a brief explanation about coding there, then it means say, Charlie, there's something wrong somewhere.
But I think that the answer he provided,
yes,
was wrong in the context, or he provided the answer in the wrong context. Because when you critically analyze the question that Honorable Ahmed Jerry asked him, there was a build up to the question.
Yes.
Because he asked him that in the NDC manifesto,
yes,
there is this coding program for young people and 1 million. You understand?
Yes.
So what is coding? So he answered the question in a way that what is this coding about?
Like understanding.
Yes, he didn't get the concept of the question. So the question was, what is coding? He didn't ask him what is the coding about.
So
sorry.
Oko school, this is what we call comprehension. Understanding
the
before
question
answering
itself.
Before answering. What I say?
Because you were asked, the NDC manifesto, blah blah blah, and the coding. You are providing 1 million coding opportunity for people, and so what is coding? And in some way, I found the video some way, because even the way the honorable was laughing at the response,
Yes.
is some way.
Yeah,
because
okay, you go.
I don't think the man doesn't know.
The meaning of coding.
I don't think he doesn't know the meaning of coding.
He knows.
He knows the meaning of coding. He can do the work.
Yes.
But because the twist, he didn't get the actual context right. That is what brought about this whole what is coding about. You understand?
Yes.
Because sometimes you will know the answer to the question.
Yes.
But because maybe pressure can also take him.
Pressure.
Because
yeah.
I can tell you for a fact that there is pressure in that room. When you get there, no, there is pressure. It's like going for a job interview.
Yeah, that one is true. Pressure.
The moment you see the panelists, you realize that Charlie, Makuma crash shimi. So now everywhere you go, even a class 2, but you just what is coding? Just because an honorable couldn't define what is coding in the right context. Some people are online. Yeah. Asking questions, what is coding? What is coding? Making a mockery of the honorable. But they don't know what coding is themselves.
You see, Atomeda. I remember was it in GHS? I was aspiring for a campaign prefect.
Okay.
And I was being interviewed by our headmaster. So I was sitting in front of him. Then he gave me a straightforward question.
Okay.
Talk about yourself. After me, am I confused? I don't even know that. I don't even know where to start from.
What you say?
Yes. You see, at that point, pressure actually more. What I say. But my way there, no, me who pressure, me who like boldness. Or let's say no, he
knows the work.
Yes, he knows the work, and he know what he wanted to say.
Just
but
that,
the problem is understanding of the question, no, and
part of it.
What I say, because we the way a man answer the question now. You guys did this. But first of all, no, what is coding?
Yeah.
So that's why I can often have been called say no.
No.
Those say, fine, you have idea about this, about what was said. But the thing is, what is coding? No one answer simple computer programming. Then go away. If different question were answer the mind, that one can maybe what fall under the next question.
Okay.
Because I know the question will be bizarre. Because of what he said first, no. But I see when you know it brings us to certain things. It's not about the answer he gave. It's about we want to be sure that he's the right person for the right position for that position. Because ultimately, friend is saying a certificate for let's say fishing and going be aspiring for communication of a minister for communication.
So I think this one, it can be done.
And
because for honorable, I say honorable, His Excellency John Mahama to, appoint somebody like this to be the deputy, or if he is not the one, and it is honorable Sam George.
Yes.
Because Sam George is the substantive minister for communication. So if he decided to appoint this person that he can be my deputy, by all means, he knows that this person has a background in IT.
Yes.
Or he has a lot of knowledge about this particular sector. Yes. So it is unfortunate that he was caught unaware by answering the question in the wrong context. But it doesn't mean that they decided to bring somebody who is not abreast with what the sector is about.
Okay.
For me, I feel, because if you realize, you can realize that when they appointed Honorable Sam George as the deputy, as the minister for communication, a lot of people were saying that no, he's not fit for this way, he's not fit for this job, and blah blah blah. But at least he's also trying in the sector. Yeah. Another man is Honorable Sam Okujeto Ablakwa.
Yes.
People were saying that he shouldn't have been given, but rather he should have been given Minister for Education. But you can see that Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, he's doing well. You understand? So sometimes it's not about that. Even though the answer that you provide speaks a lot about you, doesn't necessarily mean that what the Honorable has said in the wrong context undermines his capability of working hard or excelling in the sector as a deputy minister for communication. That is what I think.
Yeah, you have a point there. But you see, we just want to make sure we don't repeat that same mistake the previous government did.
Okay.
You see, we were here. What you see, sometimes I get sad when I see the MPP laugh. If you back up beer, this is the only time we are having problem or we are having errors with the vetting. Upon all the vetting that we did earlier so far, this is the only side I'm gonna say beer or be nas or like or floppy and for.
No, this is not the only one.
Can you?
There was a minister. I forgot. Is he minister for or? Is it defense? If not defense.
So what was? What was?
No, you could see that the way he was answering the question was not like everybody was not. Satisfied with the answer he was providing.
It's not about your satisfaction. It's about you making an error. Sometimes my understanding or my explanation for certain things might be different from what you are thinking.
Okay.
But you see, with the Akwa say he has put all the everybody on with the answer he gave. What I say to be on him about coding. Say no. Answer all the man. What I say. It was not about the certification. I can give an answer. If you are not satisfied and the answer is correct, we are good to go. But if the answer is wrong, it's
totally wrong. That one there. So
that's
this one, saying. It is wrong.
Yes. But I'm quite sad when I see the MPP laughing at an NDC member or NDC nominees like this.
Why shouldn't they?
You see, we've been here and we've experienced most of the MPs, that's the previous government, without even certificate. We've experienced that. We even experienced how Akumsin, who even experienced how Akumsin, who couldn't explain what fish farming is. We saw all these things, but because of
so now that one is past.
And I make us say we don't want to repeat the mistakes that the previous government did. That's why we are more careful. That Nipana Obano, he's the right
and up
person.
To the game.
You understand? Because you see, if you are not careful, you might be putting the right people or at the wrong. So we just want to be careful if he's the right person for the right position. What I say?
I get it. Yeah, I get it. So what is coding? Providing what?
Training for young men and young women in the IT sector.
Ladies and gentlemen, so that is how come what is coding has been trending. It is unfortunate, though the answer he provided was related to the coding program that the NDC are about, but it is wrong in the context that Honorable Jerry asked. That what is he didn't say what is the program or the coding program. So ladies and gentlemen, what do you also think about the honorable? Is he fit for the job or is not fit for the job? Let us meet in the comment section. My name is Wizzy Wizzy and
IB Baden.
What is coding?